Head coach Hugh Hernisman. We had a couple of tough road losses last week at Corpus Christi and Sam Houston State. What has the team been focusing on to prepare for this week's matches?
We've been working on just polishing up what we do on our side of the net. I think the biggest thing this week that we've been working on is reducing some of our out-of-system hitting errors. It's been a big focus for us. It's been a focus for us for the last year or so. I feel like it's getting better. I thought we had a good week of practice. That's probably the main thing. Also working on just polishing up a lot of our blocking and our blocking moves and our blocking calls and being able to execute those more consistently.
All right. Last year we were able to sweep both Southeastern Louisiana and Nicholls State. What are your expectations for this week?
We're going to focus on our side of the net to start to make sure that we're playing the way we play and that we are essentially us. Expectations for these matches, we're trying not to look past any match. So this match against Southeastern is important. We'll start tackling Nicholls after the match tonight. I expect us to play well. The encouraging thing for me was the feedback from our players after the weekend is that they're not overly concerned. We lost to two real good opponents. Corpus went and beat SFA on Saturday. They beat UCA, so I think they're legit. Stephen F. Austin also went into Sam and lost on Thursday as well. So it's a dogfight at the top of the conference, and we're looking to get into that top kind of group of teams. But for us right now, we have to really focus on tonight's match and then on Saturday.
How do you think playing at home will affect our performance?
Our kids will have a comfort level. It's nice to be at home, to be in our own routine. We've had some nice crowds up to this point. Our crowds do give us some energy. I think that was apparent when we played at Corpus on Thursday. I think their crowd gave them a ton of energy, allowed them to get through some tough times, and I'm hoping that our crowd will do the same.
Here with NSU sophomore volleyball player Mackenzie Neely, are you excited to come back to your home court after two tough road games last week?
Yes, I think we're really excited to just be back on our home floor and be back home in Natchitoches. We've had a really good crowd recently, so we're excited to go out there and play in front of a good crowd tonight.
How has the team been preparing for this week's matches?
As hitters, we've really been working on our out-of-system situations, like Coach Hughes said, but also, staying aggressive. I think that's one thing that we took from the Sam Houston loss is that their hitters were always, being really aggressive, and that's something that we're going to try and incorporate into our game as well.
What are your expectations and goals for the rest of the season?
I think we're really just going to stay focused on one game at a time. The Southland Conference has proven to be really competitive this year. It's proven that anybody can win on any given day, so we're just going to focus on the game ahead of us, and if we do that, then we'll be in a good seed for the conference tournament.
Here with NSU sophomore volleyball player Kelly Jimenez. We return home for the next few matches. How do you think the home court and crowd will impact the team's play?
The game's such a game of momentum, so if the crowd is there bringing momentum, then that'll be great for us and help us get a win.
Coming off two losses, how important would you say this week's matches are?
Like I said, the whole momentum thing, one match can turn into our second match in getting wins, and then those two matches for this week can turn into the rest of the season getting wins, so it's pretty important that we win these two.
We currently stand in tie with Oral Roberts for 5th place in the conference. What do you anticipate for the rest of the season?
I don't think we've really all played our best yet, so we know that it's coming, so we'll be peaking later on. So.
All right, and what are your personal goals?
To be more consistent in my defense and just kind of make it easier on the rest of the team in doing the things that I know we're capable of.
All right, thanks Kelly, good luck.
Thank you.